Hi, everybody. Oh, goodness. How are we tonight? Hi, Kathy and Sherry. Kathy's the first commenter tonight. How are we all doing? I have been home for a whole barely an hour today. We had our Christmas potluck dinner at the lodge today, so I was there for a very long day today. Setting up, and we had our dinner and then cleaning up. So it's been a long day already. Hi, Laura. Welcome. I'm gonna get my tablet going here so I can read some more comments. There's Mom. Mom was there today with me. I know, right? Long time no see. All right, where are we? Day 6. Can you believe it? This is the halfway point. Let me make sure I get my chat on all messages. There we go. Hi, Carrie Ann. Hi, Geneva. It was fun. It's just a lot of work. And I think we're all talking about it tonight. We're like, how come this one felt like just as much work as so the lodge for potluck, we only why did that happen? That was strange. My screen dimmed. That shouldn't be happening. For our Christmas one, for our potluck, the lodge only provides the main dish, and then everybody else brings side dishes and desserts and everything. But boy, felt like just as much work as if we'd made everything. Just as much cleanup eventually. So is Kim here? Hi, Miss Kim. How are we doing? Are you ready? Are you ready for another one? I think I have way more than enough to go through tonight since we did a little bit of organizing yesterday. Looks like we're going to be on pins tonight. You had a nap? Oh, I would have loved a nap, but I don't think I would have woke back up again. But I had a little snack. I took some Aleve and went to the bathroom, filled up my cup, and here we are. So sounds like I'm as ready as I'm going to be. So hello, everyone. I'm Becky with Vintage Viking Treasures. We are on day 6 of the 12 days of Christmas tonight. And oh, I can't get any more. All right, cool. Oh, yes, we had some deviled eggs, a couple different kinds tonight. All of my lives from day 1 through day 12 will be all shipped together. I'm holding open boxes. I will be doing invoicing as we go along. Probably not for, I did on day 4 get started on some invoicing, working on making some drafts so that when they're big enough, I will send them out. And I invoice through PayPal, and eventually I ship through PayPal and or pirate ship, depending on who has the best deals going on for where things are going. We basically start everything as an offer up or a starting price. Lots of items will be, they'll all be eligible for a first claim unless somebody else comes in, and then it can turn into an automatic offer up. And we just go from there until everyone has answered each other in terms of nobody wanting to be any higher than the previous person, and until everyone is happy with their offer and or out. So green bean quinoa. I haven't seen that one. Sorry, I just finished washing my hands, so I was putting lotion on again. All the dishes and putting away food, my hands were got really dry tonight too. So Yeah, there was a lot of variety. We had tons of desserts, which is pretty normal. And I don't think anybody went home hungry. So that's pretty good. So, all right. I've seen it. I just don't think I've seen it at like I've had it, but I don't think I've seen it like at a potluck before. And we didn't have very many Jello salads either. I think we only had one or two, which is amazing as well. So I just need to make sure that all these notifications clear off so things won't get bumped around on the phone. And let's see. If you have a question, put it in the chat. I can answer it, or anybody else in the chat can answer it. Kim Weber, excuse me, will be our moderator for this evening. Well, hello, Jordan. Welcome. Oh, right. We do. We track Santa here from Colorado Springs, from NORAD usually. So, right. That's what's funny, Kim, is that we had probably 80 people, and there were only a couple different duplicates, not very much at all. So, and then we had our small party that was our Depression Glass Club. That was 16 people, and we had 3 green salads, green Jello salads. So next weekend for Christmas Eve, I have no idea yet. I'm working one day at a time. So, all right. Let's see. We have 21 people in the chat. And it looks like we should be pretty much ready to start for tonight. Make sure I'm on all messages. Oh, will I be on Christmas Eve? No, I will go through. I'll be going right through the 22nd. So I'll have 2 days for myself to finish doing errands and getting ready for Christmas. So unfortunately, I will not be going all the way up to Christmas Eve. I think that would just be too much for me. So close enough as we can get. The 11th through the 22nd are my 12 days. So here's what I have tonight. I have pins, and just in case we don't have enough, I have more pins. So, right. So I think I have a lot of family stuff we can do on Christmas Eve. Jeff has a big family here in town, so I think that's what will be happening this time around. So, but I know, nice. Oh, and they worked pretty well this time too, because the first day was on the 11th, the second was on the 12th, and it made it easier to make all of my all the numbers correlated easier. So, well, Christmas Day we'll be doing Christmas stuff. I probably won't be on YouTube. I will be taking a break until probably about mid-January, give or take. I haven't even scheduled when the next one will be. So, Miss Kim, are you ready to start? I think that I will have a general. Hi, Mallory. Nope, you're not late. It's entirely possible, Laura. We'll just keep an eye on it. So far, so good. No harm, no foul. We're good. Let me see. I was thinking we'd do a general $4 start, unless there's something that I think needs to be a little bit lower than that. So, yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I think I've already answered that question. So, Jordan, if you're here for the sale, awesome. If not, have a great night, and we'll see you later on, because that's what we're going to do next. Okay. What else? Did I miss any information, Kim? Anything I normally holler out? I'm in Colorado. Yeah, I said I'm in Colorado Springs. We got all that stuff. I'm going to get, I have my cheaters, I have the magnifying glass. I don't think much of in this batch reacts to blacklight. Yes, have a happy new year. Merry Christmas. Claim, meaning I will tell you the start price, which is $4, and if only one person comes in with that, there we go. With at the beginning, then it becomes a claim where we're saying it's just sold versus somebody else coming in. So if someone, okay, so if we have, let's go here. $4 start on the pin. If two people come in with flour and $4, then we need to make sure that the second person who wants to be wants to be 5 or higher or wants to be out, and then we count it down or consider it sold from there. So yep, I think we're good, Kathy. I'm not quite sure if we got them hidden and timed out for a little bit, and we'll see how that goes, since we keep getting the same questions over and over again. So, all right, it is a mix of everything. I did take out the seasonal stuff. So basically it's all general pins. I didn't realize I had nearly this much stashed away. Yeah, sometimes you still see it. If it's already come up on your screen, you might still see it there. On my screen, I see that's been timed out and or deleted messages. And on my streaming device, it's also still there. So, all right. Without much further ado then, I think we'll just start here. So I decided let's just start at 4. That's a great starting price. Some things will be some really great deals. And if some people are really interested in other things, then, we'll go from there. This is an older floral pin with that V-shaped back. It says made in, West Germany. That says made in, and then it's got the W on this side and the Germany on that side. So that is definitely an older one. It is about yay big. It does have the safety rollover clasp. It is about 2 inches across. Yeah, we'll just have to see. I haven't done much on like making it so that commenters can only have to be subscribers, and or I know one of the reasons why Trisha, we talked about this last week, why she makes everybody a blue wrench is because then it's people that she knows who have been in the sales. I mean, we're familiar with names and all that stuff that way. And then if someone comes in and isn't a blue wrench, then you see it right away. So, but all right. So eventually I might get a little bit more on the offense, but right now I think we got it pretty much handled. I haven't seen any bots in a long time. Seen a few trolls, but not a lot of bots. So white flower. Oh, and we are doing prizes tonight, giveaways for anybody who makes a purchase. And I will be drawing 2 again. So 11 and 12 will be our drawing numbers for tonight. So I have Laura in at 4. And we can call it for Laura. Here's another thing of tape over here. Laura starts out my list for the drawings. I did all of the carving of the hams and 2 turkey breasts today, so my hand and my arm from that electric knife are about ready to be done for today. So, all right, this one is kind of a unique one. It has a dangling leaf That says, sorry, I thought I had read that before. It says, oh my goodness, what does it say? SOOGAN? Hi, Zeus, welcome. Kind of got like a mother of pearl right there. The pin back goes straight up and down with the roll over safety clasp. I'm assuming that this one is some sort of a souvenir piece. Uh-oh. Dee had another non-payer, so she sold them. Oh no. Yeah, that happens occasionally. I mean, but at the same time, it's hard. You got to give new people the benefit of the doubt coming in if they've never been in a sale before, but it is really hard. So that's part of the risk, unfortunately. So I don't require people to send me their information at my email before I start a sale, and then double check to make sure I have it as we go, which would be kind of like registering, but I'm a smaller channel, and I think that some of the bigger channels have a little bit higher risk with that, unfortunately. The good news is a lot of the YouTube sellers are in selling groups and chats, and we keep tabs on each other and know if there is a person who has done something like that, then we let each other know to watch out for that person so that hopefully it doesn't happen to anybody else. So, yeah. I mean, and I think like Jocelyn, Crazy Lamp Lady, I think she probably had a huge amount of people doing that at the beginning when she started on some of her live sales too. And sometimes it's just people being vindictive, unfortunately. So you just never know. But I have not had anybody, well, I've had a couple people, just one or two, just never communicate with me again. It's only been one item or so, so it really hasn't been too big of a problem. So I've been lucky that way. So, all right, next up, I have a heart. And this is a velvet red centerpiece on it and has these two little pins attached. Hi, Midge. Good to see you. Has a large pin back with the safety rollover on it. It is not marked. This little pin says FHC and WOTM. So I'm not sure if those are some sort of fraternal organizations that they can put other pins on, because it's like this little pin is attached here, and it's just like you can put other pins in this fabric, in this velvet, on this pin. So, right? I think back in the day when you know, the situation was going on, there were so many people that just had so much time on their hands. It happened a lot more often, and it was just the beginning of it. So we didn't know how to handle it all yet. Everybody was just figuring it out. So this is about 2.5 wide and a little over about 2 3/4 tall. So it's got the crush velvet here. It's that one. Hi, Bonnie. Good to see you tonight, too. Yeah, I know. It's hard. So it's all a learning curve. I mean, this is kind of a new genre of way of selling, honestly. If you really wanted to make sure that people were going to pay for stuff, it would be more like eBay and Etsy, where they have to pay for it before, you know, things happen. So, all right, this little owl is adorable. He's got dark blue rhinestones. All right, Mallory, thank you. And his wings are clear rhinestones, green eyes. His pin back goes up and down here, and the rollover is at the bottom. Bonnie, I still have a couple of Kari's dollar horse ornaments available. I think I have 2 left, Kari, and 1 3D that stands up. So the little owl is a $4 start. Unfortunately, I really, really wanted him to fluoresce, but he doesn't. But the dark blue is just amazing. And you can see all those facets. They're like a square cut. We're starting everything at $4 tonight, Bonnie. Kim just put it in the chat. And I'm going to try and rest my elbow on the table so I don't have save my arms a little tonight. All right, Mallory, I'm putting you on the drawing list. Thank you. Melinda is in on the owl. And Kim, remember, if you would want to, if you want to be in on anything, just put me and your number or whatever it is on it. The dollar horses were $8 for the ornaments and $10 for the 3D. And looks like she has more as well. So yeah, I have some like I could put with whatever we already have going on if you wanted to. So all right, looks like Melinda is in for the owl. Oh, Midge says 5. All right. Oh goodness. Snoopy, your dog, I'm assuming, Bonnie. Melinda says 6. Thank you. Okay, just let me know, Bonnie, if you want to. Bonnie, I don't think I have anything started for you. Either way, if you want to do it directly with Kari, or I can do it through me. Whichever you like. Oh, yes, she could make custom dollar horses. So Midge says 7. Melinda says 8. 13-year-old beagle. Wow. We're going to all start suggesting everything that we know everybody likes. All right. Oh, Carol is going to jump in at 10. Midge is out. Melinda. Okay. I have 2 ornaments and 1 3D, which means he's about 2 inches wide, Kari? 1.5 inches wide. You let me know how many quantities you would like. Melinda is out. Thank you. All right. I think we had everybody that was in has answered, and we have Carol and Glowy at 10, and we can count it down. We can multitask. Sure, Bonnie. While Kim counts that one down, I'm going to write Carol on here. And I will get it so you can see it. I happen to have the tab right here. Last call. Thank you, everyone. I have 2 of the dollar horse, so he is on the corrugated cardboard as a base. One has like a hemp, and one has a different kind of cording as a string. Wonderful. Thank you, Carol. And the 3D one has the coloring on both sides and the corrugated between in the middle, so it stands up as a horse versus these hanging. And he is, he's 1 inch wide. Yep. Oh, these stand up too, Car? Well, yeah, if the hanger doesn't pull it over. Yeah, they stand up all right. This with multiple layers definitely stands up better. These you could stand up like on a shelf, like so that they wouldn't fall over. And the other thing I have that is Kari's is I have two of these. They are this acrylic Swedish fish. Is that backwards? This way. There we go. And that is an ornament as well. And hi, Carol. Thanks for saying hello. That's a 3-inch ornament. So Bonnie, you just let me know what you'd like and we'll go from there. Kim, it's DALA, but no worries. We all know what we're talking about. And Bonnie's going to take one, the 3D one I have. Perfect. Got it. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay, let's do another flower one. That too. Well, and then they have the like mandalas. I always get that comes up when I type things in. So, yay. This is a light turquoise color flower with multiple petals and then that centerpiece. There is the back with that Y pin back and the rollover clasp. Oh, yep, I can show those two, Kari, again if you like. There's no markings on this one. $4 start. This is about 2.5 inches wide. Oh, she's going to offer the 12 Days of Christmas at $50 tonight. If anybody wants them, it is an entire box full of 12 gift items. Kari's telling us a few: a dollar, a fish, and some other surprises for $50 for the whole box, and I have 4 of them available. Dad was like, it'd be really cool if you could open one and show it. I said, well, that's half the point, is to see that it's, that it's like a surprise and not open it and show everybody. So no worries. Thanks, Car. I'm glad to see you tonight. All right. This is a big one. Romola is in at 4. Turquoise flower. Oh, there you go. So you could save it for next time or just however you want to do it. Romola. There's no one else in. You can count it down. I hope my shirt isn't full of. I had a napkin, an apron on most of the day. The new one, I didn't want to get it all messed up today. So we can call that one for Romola. I put you down on the list. Thank you so much. What'd she say? I sold out. Oh, that's fun. I mean, we've done that before too, Kari. My friend Barb and I had we had a live sale out of the trunk of my van in the Wendy's parking lot one time. That was pretty fun. You just never know when it's going to be time to sell some art. How about, let's see. I have lots of flowers. I'm not sure if I'll overload everybody on flowers or not. How about this one? This one's pretty fun. Tag on it. Just has a string on it. $4 start. This is a nice big starburst or floral style with the rhinestones. You can I'll pull off that tag. Again, it's got that little bit of a Y on the clasp and the rollover safety portion. $4 start. It is 2 1/4 inches across. Has multiple layers. Kind of has 1 in the middle, 2 and 3. So, well, I hope it was profitable, Kari. That's the best part about doing some of those. It's a surprise, and it works out well for everyone. Oh, I thought I had that stuck to my finger. The nice big. This would be really pretty on black. So yeah, just a nice, would set off almost anything. And I keep double checking, but we're all good. All right, I see Beverly in at 4. And we're gonna do rhinestone, flower. And if there's no one else coming in, we can claim that for Beverly. Thank you so much. I'll put you on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. How about next up? This is a lady. Looks like she's out walking a. Well, it looks like a cat, but I think it's a dog. Her skirt's blowing in the breeze. Purple glittery skirt, red shoes and hat. This is a newer one. There's the pin safety rollovers down here. Let's see if there's any marking on it. Not seeing one. It's a gold tone on the back. I honestly can't tell. I guess you get to decide yourself whether that is a dog or a cat, depending on if you have a critter that looks like it or not. I'm just going to shout out some shapes I have. If there's something you're looking for, let me know. I have some leaves, butterflies, carousel horses, more florals, obviously. This one looks like a gardener one. Lots of flowers. I think the flowers and the leaves. Yep, she kind of does look like a red hat lady. I think the flowers and the leaves are very popular. So, or common, whichever way you want to put it. Would you all consider that to be a poinsettia? I mean, I guess it would be. It kind of has like the holly kind of styled leaves that down here. Has the Y back. Leaves, mushrooms, florals. Okay. I think I saw a mushroom somewhere, but I can't tell you where it went. We'll just keep looking. Oh, MJ's gonna take one of Kari's surprise boxes. Wonderful. Thank you, MJ. MJ. So this one will be a $4 start. Kim's got it up there. It is almost 3 inches long. I'm gonna be jumpy tonight, guys. My fingers are not going to like me anymore. Good night, Midge. Thanks for coming and saying hi. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to do a 12 days box. You got it. And I'll put that right there. What goes in your pile? Thank you, MJ. And Marilyn is at 4 on the poinsettia. About that big. Some of these would be fun too for hats or on a headband. So we're gonna put Marilyn on. Let's see, point setup. The cheese, Pinsettia. That's one floral name that I always have to look up how to spell it every time. All right, we can call it for Marilyn. I put you on the list for the drawing, Marilyn. Thank you. Let's see. There's a couple that are similar. I have a little turtle. Oh, Kathy. Well, Kathy, you are a little bit behind. We had just called that sold to Marilyn. Or are you telling me how to spell it? Extra letters at no extra charge. Got it. All right, we're just doing a spell check. It's a gold tone turtle with turquoise style beads. Okay, thank you, Kathy. This is a little guy. He is about 1.5 inches from his tail to his nose. His pin goes this way, and the rollover portion is down here. He has red rhinestone eyes. I'm gonna look at one thing here. Okay, it looks like it is missing one of the turquoise little beads right here, but it looks like somebody painted it in, so you can't tell that it's missing necessarily, but you can see that it is not there. Mama's claiming the turtle. Are you all right with that? Having a little turquoise fix? She have it in there. Yep, Kim's got it in there. See if anybody else. Maybe it's just me. I feel like I go so slow, and then all of a sudden I am like, go, 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 and then the lag catches up to me. All right, sounds good. We can call that one for Mom, Kim. Okay, stay on there. There we go. Perfect. This one, this one. How about this? We can do a choice on leaf pins. I have 3 to choose from since they're all starting at the same start price. This is a gold with the veining like etched in. So we can call that one etched and has a flat back with a rollover on this end. No markings. This one is like two-toned, silver and gold. It's a little bit bigger, almost 2.5 inches as well. This one is marked. What does it say? I think I need all the help I can get tonight. I'm gonna figure out what it is quick, Mallory. You can do that. Sure, why not? Mallory's in at 4 on all of them. She's not. Let's see, what does that say? Karation. I don't recognize that. Hey, Jeff. That mark is right there on the back. And then the third one is a 5-leaf with some shiny and glittery. And it's mark, again, I need all the cheaters. It's the same name, SARAHON, I think. Okay. We have Mallory in. For the leaf. The leaves. Times 3. And we can call those for Mallory. Jeff, are you watching the game still? Tell everybody where you are tonight. That's different. Ah, fun. I have 3 butterflies to choose from. All start at $4. This is a triple in purples, lavenders. It has a tie-tack style. My hand is so tired. Fastener. A giant butterfly with white and blue on the gold background. This one is big. It's almost 3 inches, so it's like 2 7/8 across. Or I have this gold tone with pink and purpley mauvey rhinestones in it. No markings on them. Oh, okay. I haven't heard anything. All I heard was on the way home and nobody had scored yet. That's the last I heard about the Broncos tonight. So that's where Jeff is tonight. This might help us go a little faster if we have similar ones to choose from. So, all right, Mom says she will take, all right, the triple butterfly or the pinky purple rhinestone purple, since they're both in that colorway, Ma. The triple or rhinestone? That's weird. There's some odd ones in here too. That's a leaf. There's 2 of these. Rhinestone. All right, we can claim that one for Mom. I move the other butterfly away? I think I did. All right. Okay. Thank you, Kim. Got it. Let's see. I don't think I have too many of these in there. I have an elephant. I have no idea what he's made out of, but this is all black beads. And he's on a silver, like, backing. This is a pretty big size, which is a little over 2 inches tall and 2 1/4 inches wide. Oh, uh-oh, Kristen. Don't tell him that. I'm sorry, it's not going too well yet. Tell them to get their act together and fly right. Right? I'm not quite sure what's going on. If that's like his like a saddle or he's carrying stuff. I'm not quite sure. And I don't know if it's acrylic, plastic. There's no real age in it. because this doesn't indicate anything. So you just never know. All right. Let's see. I have, this is a unique. Oh, that's neat. Oh, really? Huh, interesting. This is a rhinestone where it's like almost like a geode, where the rhinestones are on the back on the concave side, and then the gold kind of comes up and over it on the bottom here. The pin goes across this way, so I suppose you could wear it either direction, this way or sideways. Definitely a gold tone. I'm not quite sure what the interpretation is on this, but nice marquee shaped rhinestones. I don't see any markings on the back. It is about 1.75 inches across, but it really also shines a lot. Yep, Jeff is a lifer for those Broncos. Born here, he's got to be. So that's that choice. Can you imagine this on like an eye patch or something? Oh, that's a critter. Let's see. Do we have another? Let's see. Oh, this one has lost a rhinestone. Put that over there. Where was another bow? Here's 2 bows. Wonderful. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mallory's mom. I have 2 bows choices. A gold, and then this one has like blue enamel on the gold background. That's right. Almost 3 inches across for the gold, and the blue is 2.25 inches. Much narrower. Sorry. There is a mark on this blue one. I thought there was. Nope. There is not. It does have the rollover. I should just leave the glasses on. But I'm getting so tired that they hurt my ears. All right, Kristen, I see you. Thank you. Those are the 2 bow choices. And as people are doing, if we pass something and you're interested in it, just throw it in the chat and we'll take care of it. Excuse me. Put you on the list. Looks like we have about 24 people in the chat tonight so far. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming and joining us again for day 6. You just never know what's going to come out of these boxes. Oh, just some here's 2 weird choices. They're both gold. This has like a bunch of wires made into like a ribbon, like the support ribbons that they do. It has the rollover at the top. Like it's got a fuzz on it. It is 3.5 inches long, practically. And then this one is a gold swirl, kind of like a ribbon that's twirled around a little bit, but all gold. And it is also about 3.5 inches long. Oh, it does a little bit, Kim. You're right. So these are longer ones. If you like a unique statement piece, people are like, what is that? Well, I don't know. So, or I think it looks like blah, blah, blah. Because what I interpret it as, maybe not everybody else does. So here's the back where the pin is. And this one is a really long pin. The pin itself is over 2 inches long right here. Bright, shiny gold on these two. Okay, I have some critters. We're gonna do a flying critter, which looks like a wasp or something, I think. He's got painted wings, some black paint on his body. Oh, his pin is not attached. The choice, he's a frog, and I think he is made with that plastic. It looks like diacrylic glass, but it's the plastic stuff that we did lots of crafting with and making stuff with in the 80s and 90s, and he's got wire beaded limbs. And the third critter is a roadrunner. He's got a couple little agate pieces of rock, stone in him. Now he is just about 1 3/8, 3/4. He's not 2 inches. Oh goodness, Kathy, look what she just gave you there, Jeff. So these are the 3 choices for the critters. Mallory says she's in at 4 for the wasp and the roadrunner. Unless we have anybody else who wants to get in on those. Two times. We can call those for Mallory. So the frog is still available, I believe. I didn't see anybody in the chat for that. The little eyes they put on him. He's pretty cute. He's a little handcrafted piece. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, at least they scored. It's always frustrating when they don't put anything on the board. Thank you, Mallory. I think this was the game they rescheduled anyway, so it's kind of a strange one altogether with it moving around on the schedule. Let's see. What's a new one? Here's a critter. There's a critter. Let's try another critter lot. I have a cat, but she is missing one little rhinestone for her eyes. She's a gold tone cat. The other choice is a pair of camels in a gold tone. Now these are marked SH from 97 on the back. Ooh, the reflection. Right there, you can see it. Or the third choice, and that's a really thin piece of metal somebody handcrafted. The third choice is a dove out of like a mother of pearl. Looks like a dove holding a olive branch. And there's the back of that one. So this critter lot has a cat, a camel, a pair of camels, and a dove. I like the sitting up cat, but I thought I pulled out all the stuff. But I mean, he's cute enough. I needed to offer him, even though he's missing one rhinestone for an eye. But hey, like we learned from the turtle, we could maybe get a little Sharpie or nail polish in there and fix him right up. This one's just tiny. The dove is just a little over an inch wide. Okay, critters, you stay there. Oh, oh, okay. How about a choice flower? I have two big ones. They are about 3 inches across. This one is red on the metal backing, only one layer. And this one is white, black, and yellow. Some of these rotate sometimes. Let's see. It only rotates just a smidge, so I'll put it out as much as possible. So the multi-petal black, white, yellow, or the 6-petal red. These would be great on a hat or a headband. Or I wonder if you could mount them on a barrette. Add something like that on there. It does look like, let's see, this pin is a little bit bent, but I think we can make that better. Yes, we can. Saber Lane was in for 4. Kristen says 5. So it will be choice. Oops, Kristen's. Are you going out? Oh, Kristen wants the red and Verlaine wants the black. So unless anybody else wants to be in it at 5, I'm going to write red flower and yellow, black, white. And then Kristen and Verlaine. Give a little time on the lag. Oh, that works just fine. Sorry, I just totally inhaled. Having choices like this, I think, helps a little bit. We'll be able to get through a whole bunch of them tonight. So we can claim those. Sold to Verlaine for the, yellow, black. And Kristen for the red. Thank you both. And I believe that we need to add Verlaine to the list. All right, perfect. Oh, she's going to take the frog also. Thank you. Frog. Perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm going to do this one by itself. This one is super cool. I do not know what this has been made out of, but the amazing amount of work and detail is super cool. Here's the back. This is residue from a sticker. Here's the clasp. This is about 1.5, and the top is about an inch and a quarter, and the bottom is about 1.5. So this is 1.5 inch and a quarter. It looks to me like this was etched in, and then like ink or something was rubbed over it to show all the details. It looks like an angel or a fairy, and she is watering the flowers, and look at the clouds behind her. Super cool. It's very lightweight, so I don't know if, I think it's probably some sort of a plastic material. Is Mallory still awake? They look a little bit like morning glories, tulips, something like that. But the amount of detail, look, and then the flowers in her hair are the same as the ones that are on the ground. It's a really neat piece. Oh, gotta go slower. There we go. That big. Miss Pam would like to claim the angel. Let's see, are you on our list already? You are not. All right. As long as nobody else is coming in, we can put that in for Miss Pam. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Pam. That's a really neat detailed pin. All right, you little piece of tape. Cooperate. I have a couple of Avon style pins. I have this one in his box. You took a little nap too. He's a little like toucan or bird. So that's this one. And the other one is a little bumblebee, and he's got a furry body with his black and yellow stripes. I believe they're both, yep, Avon on the back right there. And then, of course, this one has it right here on the box. Perky Parrot pin. And I believe he is on marked. I would think they would be marked on the back too. Yep, there it is right at the top. Right there. Verlaine says she would like to claim the V. Go. Job, Kim. You're doing all right. Looking good on my end. Can claim that one for Verlaine. Put him back in his box. So he doesn't fly away on us. Oh, this is a letter. Okay. That is a flower. Here's two. She's doing a great job. I have two rose style choices with like a stem. This one is enamel over the metal, the yellow and the green. And this one is all just a gold tone. It looks like a brushed. And then the detail. There's the stem on this one. This gold one is 2 inches. So is the yellow and green. Yellow and green has a tie-tack back. And it's got, let me read what that says. It says KC. Anybody knows who that maker is? This is a little bit heavier. This is a solid metal, and this is a very light, very lightweight, made out of very thin pieces curved up into the shape of a flower. Roses. That's one of the centerpieces we had today at our tables. One of our members got roses and pine boughs. We had them for the centerpieces of all of our tables for eating at today. Made it really pretty. All right. Let's see. Well, those two kind of go together. Oh, here's 3 horse choices. I have a carousel horse, which is pretty large. Gold tone, so it's shiny and satin. I don't see a mark on, oh, there is a mark on the back. It's right up here. Looks like 3 initials intertwined. JC, 2 initials and a copyright symbol. I have a small carousel horse. It has like brown and red on the gold. Oh, it's missing a couple pearls right here. You don't mind that, otherwise, well, I'm just going to leave it up here for this choice. And then this one is 2 horse heads, almost making a heart. And the pin back goes that way across. It's got silver tone on the heads and then gold tone on the manes. I do not see any markings on the back. large horse. The large carousel horse, Romola. I'll set that one down. Romola, perfect, thank you. We can call that one for Romola. She's already on our list. Kim might not like all the choices because she's having to write a book for me. And Kathy says she'll take the two-headed horse pin. All right. We can call the carousel for Romola. Thank you. There you are. And the other one for Kathy. We'll say heart horse. Thank you so much. And let's see, Kathy. I don't think you're on here yet. All right. Lots of people going in the drawing tonight. That's awesome. All right. We're at 9 o'clock already. Imagine that. Time flies. So rhinestones. Nobody claimed bows, so I'm not going to offer up the bows or plain circle one. The flower, the rose one. I have 3 all gold tone flowers. Again, we have a rose. This is a large, heavier metal. It's not the thin stuff. This one is a multi-flower bouquet with some boughs of leaves coming off. It's kind of like a nosegay, where it's in like a little holder. And then this one, I don't know, what do we want to call this one? I don't think it looks like a daffodil center, maybe a lily? That long flower coming off the stem. It's got that Y back. Any tree of life. Not that I've come across so far, Miss Pamela. So these are all gold tone florals. They are all a little bit heavier. They are not the lightweight thinner metals. Kind of look neat together. You can put like make a whole little collage of pins. I see some cupids or some angels. Let's see. Let's do this little grouping. I have some letters. I have a letter H. It's a gold tone. It kind of has like leaves with some vining around like the branches. And since it's an H, I suppose it could go either way. It does have a mark on the back right here of my finger. I don't think you could make it sideways, but definitely someone needed an H. Next letter available is a D with a little cherub on it. It's a shiny gold. It's a little bit smaller, maybe 1 inch tall. Yep. It is the D. Oh, almost a Z. Really close. And I have an S. And it chains down to a little pearl that has the tie tack back. And that is kind of a brushed and a shiny look for the S. It kind of gives a fun little chain look, an extra little movement when you're wearing a pin. If you have anybody who has initials that needs a pin in their life, I'm going to Look at that one. That one. That's another bow. That one's different. Hearts, roses. Oh, here's 3 that are a good. Oh, that one doesn't have a back. I know where a back is. It could be a J. Oh, yeah, kind of. I have 3 enamel pins. This one looks very 80s to me. It's a unicorn with a red enamel style. They are the little bitty tie tack backs. This one is a Smurf on a motorcycle or a bicycle. And the other choice is the Colorado State flower, the Columbine from 92 this year is. And I have extra backs. I can put a back on that. That's a tie tack back as well. Just the little ones. There's your bows. There we go. Okay. I have 2 of these available. Oh, Kim will take the Columbine. Thank you, Kim. Perfect. Try not to stab myself with it. There we go. These are both the same. So I have 2 quantity. They are an older pin. There's the back. So they're both rhinestone, starburst, or snowflake kind of shape. A little over an inch across. And I have 2 available. So you could have 2, 1 on each side, or you could make a little, or 2 different people could each have 1. They are very lightweight. They're made with that punched, what do we call that? Embossed metal background? I haven't seen any yet. I'm going to put Kim on the list. Okay. That rhinestones. Right. You probably wouldn't, but they're so lightweight, at least they're not going to hurt too bad. They're not going to impale you or anything. All right. Bows, circles. Let's see. What I did offer, this one is broken. Well, this one's like a locket. And it has a spot here that hasn't had a picture put in it. So it's a bow with a little locket below it. Below it. The bow is about 1.5 inches across. And this is just about a little over 1 inch. You could put a picture in there, put it on your collar. I don't think you could wear it as, it doesn't have a bail on it. So, all right. I haven't seen anybody come in, Kristen. I'll put you down for both of those. Thank you. I'll move a few things around. And then we'll get out the other. Okay, let's see. ×2. You got it, Kristen. Okay. Right next to that there. All right, I have choice on flowers again. Keep jumping so bad. This one has like lime green petals and like orange and pink in the middle. It's on a gold metal background. It did not. It is available, Romola. And I believe this is about, 2 inches across. And the other choice is this 3D multi-petal, pale yellow and a gold yellow. They are both a little bit bigger. This one is just under 2 inches. So you can see that that one's a little bit bigger. I will get that, put your name on that one, Romola. This one here, got like an olive branch. Excuse me. Thank you. There's your spot. Perfect. Laura is in at 4. And looks like you're the only one in. We have Laura in, and she can have her choice of the yellow or the lime green flower. Oh, Verlaine is in it. Verlaine, Laura was in first, I believe, so you need to be 5 or higher. I see it. Yep, Verlaine came in. Make sure occasionally if you want to refresh to make sure that you're not lagging behind. That helps on the screen. So, okay. I'm guessing she's saying she likes the green, and Laura wants the yellow. So I think we're going to be fine. I think is where we're at. Like I said, I'm tired. It took me a minute that I actually registered that it said green. All right. So Verlaine is in on the green. Laura is in on the yellow. Where did this thing go? There we go. And then everybody gets a flower. That does have a marking on the back too. Let's see. It's got words all around the gold plate back there. It says something fine bone made in England. So perfect. Thank you both. Okay, you're going there. Laura, did I have you on here yet? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm going to get into another bag over here. See what else we can find. Whoa. That over here. Oh my, this is that is not a pin. Well, anybody interested in a large floral arrangement necklace? Thank you, Kim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flowers and some rhinestones, some light purple rhinestones on a chain. That's how that would sit. This will be a $5 start. I don't see anything on the clasp or on the back. This is what the back looks like. I thought these were pins from the outside of the bag. And this is what the front looks like. It's that lightweight metal that's embossed the design onto the petals. So we'll put that back over there. Oh, what's that? That is another necklace. We will save that one. Let's see. It is. It's an amazing statement piece. I think we're going to offer these two up as choice. These are both black rhinestone style pins. This one has marquees and looks like a wreath. It is approximately 2.5 inches across. And this one, the pin goes across the wide top part of the oval. And the oval is about 2.5 by 2. Oh, I've got a little string stuck on this one. That'll be distracting. I could probably cut that off. On the wreath, they are open back mounts, but they do have the prongs on the front. Uh-oh. Your phone died. And then the oval has a large like cabochon in the middle and a few faceted pieces, but these are mostly smooth. I think they're really neat. So those are the two choices. So we had Laura, Mallory, Lois. I'm going to write black wreath and black oval. Laura's out, Ramola's in. Lois, Mallory's back up at 8. So Lois and Romola, let us know. Gosh, just jumping. It's crazy. What happens when I get tired? My reflexes make me flinch all the time. And on the back of this one, they are whole all across the rhinestone versus this one where they're open. So Romola's in, Lois is out. Mallory, she's still contemplating. Good thing she got her snack just in time. And let us know, Romola, what you'd like to do. I'm going to pull another bag over. See what I can find. Oh, I have to show these too. These are really cool. Mallory said 12. I don't see, they don't have bails on them. So they're not where you could convert them, but all right. I'm going to set them down so I don't drop them. Let me know. Right? And that's it. My hands are tired already, so I'm definitely just going to set them down so I can rearrange this while everybody decides. Ooh, well, it's not a mermaid, but it's cute. Let's see. Ooh, there's some big ones in this one. Out to Romola. All right, Miss Romola. We can count it down for you. And she takes the oval. Thank you. 15. And Mallory, are you interested in the wreath at 15? She's counting it down. I'm ahead of the game. I am just have faith in the system here. Oh no, my two. There we go. Last call. And sold. Thank you so much. And Miss Mallory, let us know if you want to be in on the oval as a backup. No, thank you. All right. Anybody else that was in? Other backups? Let's see. Keep leaning on the edge of that bin. Lois, I think you would be the other backup from there. If you're interested in the wreath, let me know. I don't know if did we have somebody else besides that? I think Lois was the other one. So I'll watch the chat. Okay, Miss Lois, that's where you were in, I believe, at 10 back there. Yep. Thank you so much. Are you on my list for the drawing already? I don't believe so. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. All right, I found some big ones in this that I just pulled out. I think these are newer. I have a pink rhinestone peacock. The marquise are the drops. And the pin doesn't want to stay. I can't. There we go. I got it in there now. There's the pin, and it's got some Aurora Borealis on there. Gold tone on the back. We'll give that one a moment by itself. And then I have a couple critters we can put up together. Ooh, several critters. Fun. That one's different. That's a no. He's different. Okay. Mallory is in on the peacock. Thank you. These are all critters. Boy. We can count that one or call that one for Mallory. Rhinestones. Okay, I'm going to have a choice on critters again. Let's see. I have these two. This one is like a bumblebee with neon pink and orange. And this one looks like a fly with like a cat's eye cabochon. It is a silver tone. I do not see marks on either side of the, doesn't help you any, on the back. The little bumblebee guy has a one spot right there where it's gold. He's missing a fleck of paint. Any dogs? I had the lady walking a dog earlier that was like the white with black spots. None of these ones right now that I have out are dogs. So we'll work through these ones. Good night, Kathy. Thanks for hanging out tonight. All right. Those up here. Next, I have a Silvertone Road Runner. And I'm trying to get some of these pins don't have the stick pin in the right place, and I'm trying not to stab myself. And this little bird that has like an orange cabochon, he's got a pearl eye, gold tone on the feathers. He's like standing on a branch. Here is the back side of both of those. No worries. Thank you, Kathy. Looks like the Roadrunner has a little turquoise style, stylized bead or something in there for his eye. Carol is in on the orange bird. And Kim is in on the Roadrunner. All right. We can claim both of those. I keep saying claim. What's not the word I want? Okay, Lois, I will pull that out for you. Oops, I put the wrong sticky on there. All right, orange bird for Carol, and the Roadrunner for Kim. Thank you both. You're both already on the list. That's awesome. Here is the lady walking the dog, Lois. You got it. Okay. Next choice I have, these two are new, I believe. I have a rhinestone giraffe. Goes from orange to fuchsia to teal on a gold tone. And I have a koi style fish. So you're like looking down on him swimming in different blue tones. And this one does have a bail where you could put it on a chain. So you could hang it like a necklace like that. I believe these are both newer pieces. The fish is on a silver tone. The giraffe is on gold. All right, so we see I have Mallory in, excuse me, I had Verlaine in first at 4. So looks like Mallory, if you want to be in, needs to be 5 or higher. They're both quicker than Kim this time around. All right, and or if you just want to go with one for each of you, a giraffe for Verlaine and a koi for Mallory. You're both happy with that. Let's see, this would be either way you guys want to do it. I'll let you discuss. The koi is about almost 3 inches long, and so is a giraffe. What do you think, Mallory? Which way you want to go? All right. She's fine with you taking the giraffe if you like, for Verlaine. I will put it down like that for right now. Let us know what you like to do. Do you want both, Mallory? There's that one. I'm going to move a few around while we're at it. Okay. I think it's Verlaine. All right. Verlaine, are you still interested in the giraffe? I don't think, oh, or Lois. Oh, Lois said the giraffe. Okay. Okay, so if Verlaine, we had a third player all of a sudden. I missed, I was writing when that one popped in. This note's going to be crazy on this one. Are you good with that, Verlaine? Passing on the giraffe and sending it to Lois? If not, you were first in on the giraffe. Okay, perfect. Giraffe goes to Lois. Thank you. All right. Oh, I have another initial. And this one, it looks like it's a tie-tack style. It's an H. There's plenty to look at, that is for sure. So if you have a gentleman who likes to wear tie tacks, this is an H. I can go on the tie, and it's in the original vintage box. That's all right, Mallory. I'm tired. We'll make it work. So there's that. I have 2 seahorses. They are both the same. They have a kind of a peach or red rhinestone eyes. About 1 3/4 inches. And they have a small pin on the back, right? Oh, what happened to this one? This one does not have a pin. I have 1 seahorse. 1 seahorse. This one is missing its pin back. It is gold tone. Let's see, Mallory would like 1 seahorse. So if there is someone who's interested in one that would be could be fixable, I would do this one at half because it would need to be fixed, and I didn't realize it. So I will let that simmer in the chat for a minute while I find our next piece. I was gonna look and see. Oh, these are new. Oh, I know what else. Okay, all right. We got all the cool things. I don't see anybody else jumping on that other seahorse there, Mallory. So if you're good with that, I will put you down for the one, and I'll put the other one in my to be fixed or the broken jewelry pile. Open sesame. All right. Flat out, cut it open. My fingers don't want to do this tonight. These are new. You'll take both? Okay, you got it, Mallory. One will be 4 and one will be 2. These are new pins. They are sea turtles. Blues and greens. I have 2 of these available. 2 plus. Okay, I got you. Perfect. Put that right there. There we go. Oops, sorry. Okay, I see Verlaine in. I know these are new because I purchased them new, but I love the sea turtles. Has some emerald and some teal. The pin is at an angle on the back, and it just is the tension that tucks underneath. He is about 2 inches each direction. I see Verlaine. Like I said, I have 2 available. So Verlaine, are you interested in more than one? You're the only one I'm seeing in there right now. You can call it for Verlaine. Thank you so much. Let me know if you want one or both. Oh, the middle is like an aurora borealis around the middle right there. Just one, you got it. Now this is this is like a stick pin style. And I think it's very clever. It is a telephone with a receiver. And here is the stick pin. And it goes in right here. So you can put, and has a chain between the two. It has a mark on the back, and imagine that, it is Avon. Avon right there. Oh, sweet. And that stick pin is just a little over 1.5 inches long. But this is about just a 1/2 inch, give or take, with the chain. And then the chain. Let me rephrase that. I just thought it was kind of unique. I remember my grandma having a lot of these stick pin style ones that she would wear on her collars. Speaking of which, I wonder where that one went. Okay. Next up, I found it. I have a cute little brushed gold tone mushroom. It has some striping down the stem. It does have a mark on the back. It says Trifari. It is just under 1 inch tall, right there. I thought it was just a cute little mushroom. So Mallory, I see her come in first. So Verlaine, would you like to be 5 or higher on the mushroom? I'm going to put out some more sticky notes while we're discussing. Yeah. What's really funny is, well, speaking of Valerie, I went to elementary school with a gal from kindergarten through 6th grade, and she works at my local Goodwill, and we kind of reconnected. It's kind of interesting. All right, Mallory can have it. 1 mushroom. We can claim that for Mallory. Hari had a friend in high school. Her name started with a V as well. Her name was Vashti. And she would always, she's like, it's not fair. They never have V's on anything. when in the kids would look for their initials and stuff. Oh my goodness. Have I been in this bag before? Maybe? Oh, looks like a hot mess. I have 2 more critters, and then I think I'll pull up another flower. This one looks like a little chipmunk or a ground squirrel. He has black rhinestone stripe down his back with some pink rhinestone eyes. Oh, is he missing an eye? Ah, he's lost an eyeball. He could, so you know, he has 1 rhinestone missing. Chipmunk? I think he looks like a chipmunk also. Right? Well, that's the same as for Kari. Her name was really hard to find too, all the time. And my Caitlin, her name was spelled like the one spelling that they never have of Caitlin. All right. I have Verlaine down for the chipmunk. Got it. Flame that one. Let's see. And oh, that's a neat one. I mean, we could. Oh, there's that one. I'm like, oh, there's that one and that one and that one. There's a lot I'm not showing. This one looks like something Kristen would like, because I'm trying to pick things you guys are kind of looking for. I'm not seeing any other. There's 2 choices for flowers. I'm not seeing any mermaids. I've not seen any other dogs in my pile here. But this little one is a mouse. A nice shiny gold metal mouse. Got a really long tail, which is just about almost 1.5 inches long. He'd be really cute on a collar. Kristen, are you still with us? That poor football game's still going on. All right. No, it's just little. All right. We have Verlaine. We can call that one down. Flame. I just can't keep the right word in my head tonight. Sorry, y'all. Oh, that's neat. A couple of the local stores that we go to when we're going across Kansas, they put them on a giant teddy bear. Here's the letter I. If anyone has that initial in some filigree, like what do they call those? The first letter of a paragraph. That's what that reminds me of. All right, we're gonna offer choice, or I'll do them one at a time. I'll show you what's coming up. I have an orange flower and I have a yellow flower. The orange one has a couple different layers. Has the Y pin back with a gold center. And it is in really good color. It's that metal that's painted. There's no on this one. It is 2.5 inches across. And the yellow is a little bit heavier because it has the leaves in gold on the back, and they are that heavier leaves. This is the yellow. Couple different layers. The middle sticks out, and they almost look like hearts. With the leaves, This is almost 3 inches across. Okay, so Verlaine was saying she's interested in the orange, and Sandy, hi Sandy, is interested in the yellow. Yeah. We're gonna go orange, yellow, and this there. I'm gonna put you on our list for our drawing tonight. And Sandy, I think I need your updated information if you don't mind. Thanks for lurking and watching, hanging out with us tonight. And let's see, so we can claim those for orange for Verlaine. And the yellow for Sandy. I'll watch for that in the chat. Okay, there we go. Orange, orange, yellow, yellow. All right. Thank you, Kim. Oh, lampshade. That sounds cool too. Great idea. This one is a little different. It's a tie tack back. And it says, oh, let me see if I can read it. This is something for tuna. I don't know if it's Irish, Scottish. I'm having a hard time reading it. I don't know if it's a coin. It's got a little plaid backing here in the between there. I'm not sure what that says. Let's see if we can try and show you what it says any better. Can we read that at all? It almost looks like a coin that's been silhouetted out, but I'm not sure. But it is a plaid, and it's a nice little small tie tack style pin. It's just about an inch wide. Yep. I'll probably pop in the morning too as I recover from today. It's been a long day. Let's see. What else is... I have a goofy pin, the plastic one, because I'm goofy. 2 inches across. This one says Walt Disney Productions on the back, has the original sticker with the barcode. You can't get anything for $1 at the parks anymore. No worries, Bonnie. That's all right. It's in pretty great condition. I'm gonna do this one. This, I believe, is another style of the sweater clasps. So it has the clips, but then it has the style. Oops, goofy. Got you, Sandy. I missed it. Thank you. You got it. Awesome. These are like the same style as the big floral pins. That lightweight metal that's been punched out, painted red, it's got the green interior, kind of looks like a poppy. And they each have the little alligator clips. So, and then the chain between it. So I think it goes something like this for a sweater clip. Oh, now I didn't put it up high enough for y'all to see it. Like so. And then you have the chain that like dangles down between, or like holds, like if you have a sweater just over your shoulders to keep it from falling off. And I really like that it's kind of similar to the pins, like the big flower pins. And it's a gold tone chain, and I don't see any markings on the back. Stick that one back in here so it doesn't get tangled up on another pin. And those are right there. Verlaine, Marilyn. I see Verlaine first, so does Kim. Let's say Poppy, sweater clip. So Marilyn, would you like to be 5 or higher? Let us know. She will pass. Verlaine will pass. So she's going to pass it on to Marilyn. All right. Oh, Marilyn, Verlaine is going to pass and let you have it. So we'll take you at 4. Marilyn. I believe I have you already on the list. Yes, I do. Wonderful. Thank you. All right. I have another one of those stick pins. It is a swan. Pinks, purples, and oranges, a little bit of teal. The top part itself is a cloisonne style. It's just a little bit under an inch. And then the whole stick pin itself is almost 3 inches long. It has just that little tip that comes off. Make sure I don't stab myself putting it back together. So there's the swan. And are critter people still here? I'm not sure this would be considered a critter. I don't want this critter in my house. He almost looks like a scorpion or a spider of some sort. He's got 8 legs, got that long tail. I think it's kind of like a scorpion. I don't know how many legs scorpions have, but he is totally blinged out. Gold tone legs and back. I thought he was really unique. He's got a large rhinestone here on the head, and then the square kind of ones down his tail to a teardrop shape. I thought he was fun. I don't want him in my house, but he's super cool. You know, they migrate across Colorado, the scorpions do. Down by Pueblo, they migrate across one of the airplane fields. Mallory in at 5. I'm glad you think it's cool, Laura. Let us know what you'd like to do, Verlaine. I-O-N, scorpion. Got it. I think I'll do a couple more and we'll call it for tonight. If we need to. I have plenty to do a second night of pins. Ah, I see, Mallory. Oh, cool. Verlaine is out. All right. So we're going to call it for Mallory. Got it. Thank you so much. All right, this one is really different. This is how I received it. They did like a presentation in an old VHS case. It has 3 pins that are made with all the little itty bitty tiny shells. There is a ribbon that has them pinned to it here. So I think these are handcrafted. I think for the set, I'd like to start it at $8. I figured I'd just bring it to you in how I received it, which is a VHS case. Oh, wow. It's a lovely drive. So this one has the pinks. This one is that's more like an oval. This is a heart shape, and this one is round. So you can kind of see the backs. I really didn't want to take them off. This one looks like it's on wood. And this one looks like it's on an acrylic backing as well. These are the kind of shells my mom has always talked about that they would take and make things with from Hawaii. These itty bitty ones that are in the middle here. Those are the ones I remember them talking about. So, and if it doesn't sell as a set, I can separate them and we can sell them individually if anyone's interested. I just kind of thought it was a fun presentation. It's not exactly like but it sure keeps them nice without having them smashed as well. So you can tell me whether you want the box or not, because it'll be a little bit heavy for shipping, but that's up to you guys. I see Marilyn in at 8. Thank you, Marilyn. This is a shell set. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of people who make jewelry out of shells anymore. I think it'd be a little tedious. They're so tiny. Definitely need some tweezers. So there's no other interest. We can call that from Marilyn. And Marilyn, just let me know whether you want to keep the case or not. If you don't, I will for sure wrap them in what I end up doing with the pins is wrapping them in tissue so they don't get tangled, and then wrap them in bubble wrap. So you can let me know whether you want the case or not. All right, I have 2 more picked out, and then we'll go to our drawing. Pins has been fun tonight. Thank you all for coming. Oh, I guess that one is go in the repair pile, so I'll pick a different one. Well, this one's different. I don't know how to describe it. We'll do it. Yeah, it's a neat presentation. All right. I'm going to offer this in no box. You got it. So what I'll do is I'll take them off the ribbon and do the tissue and everything so that they won't get smushed. This is our second to last. This is a very lightweight, I want to say almost a steel silver with cobalt or blue rhinestones. It's all right, Mallory. Your mom can catch up. She'll, in the morning. She'll tell you, get you up to speed. It is a big oval filigree. I think it's older. It's almost 3 inches by 2 inches. I'm not seeing any marking on it. It is very lightweight though. So the base is this whole solid piece, and then each of the florals have been riveted on, and that's where they have put the extra filigree work and then the rhinestones as well. I had hoped that this one would fluoresce under black light, and it didn't. I was bummed. But yeah, it's like a dark gray, silver kind of look to it. All right, we got Verlaine. I'm going to say silver oval with blue. I will probably, when I put the pins in invoicing, the majority of them will say pins, and then the second line underneath will probably say, you know, like B, Roadrunner, and kind of get a list of them, and then I'll put them in as a quantity. So I'm not listing each individual one. It does a little bit, but I think it might be, I don't think it's that old. That or someone made it to replicate it to look like the Victorian style. So we have Verlaine on this one. And call it. We got that. Perfect. And the last one for tonight. Oh, no, still no dogs. I'm sorry. And no mermaids. Not seeing any of those. I think this is going to be the last one. Go with this one. It's all white, something we haven't had tonight. The pin goes across this way here. And it looks like a bunch of little flowers with white rhinestones set in the middle. I'm not sure if this, okay, so the pin goes this way. So I'm not sure what this is. Is it a ribbon through it? Or if you turn it that way, I'm not quite sure what that is. Or is it a bow? I thought it was interesting in all white. Again, offset on the black. Oh, we are missing a few rhinestones on this. And I mean more than a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 big ones and 5 little ones, Verlaine. I'm sorry, I didn't see that until I put the light on it. So like right here, that's missing a big one right there. Let me know if you want to stay in on this one. Okay, so where it's like silver, okay, has to not have my face. Right there where it's silver, there's 3 of those that have popped off. I mean, it doesn't really take away from it. I had to look at it really close, but that's up to you. All right, we'll pass. I'm going to put that over here. Well, that was not fun. Let's certainly have to end on a good one, right? Well, let's end on this one. This one is really different. How about that? It is an orange, amber, brown, looks like a feather, rhinestones in the marquee shape with a Aurora Borealis flower with a green center. The back are open to the rhinestones. And it also has some Aurora Borealis going down the center of that stem as well. This is almost 3 inches long. I had hoped, but it does not, but it's got some gorgeous fall colors, or this would be something neat on a hat as well. I see Laura in at 4. Thank you, Laura. I believe we have kept up with everybody for the giveaway list for tonight. We can count Laura down. This will be the feather, rhinestone. Any more big flowers? Well, I have a few. But I haven't quite decided what I was going to do for my, I have a couple open slots for a couple of my days. So I have more than enough pins that we could do a second day of pins if you all wanted to. I have you for that one. Thank you, Laura. So I think that's kind of what the plan will be. Since everybody kind of likes the pins and we have a lot of choices, this is what is left that I didn't even go into. This is what I sorted through and didn't show. And we have a whole bunch over there that I did show as well. We sorted out some that were broken over here. So I think that might be a good alternative for another day because it is after 10 o'clock and it's been a great night. I appreciate it so much, but I am exhausted. And I think, so I don't run myself into the ground, it'd be a great night to call it done. And we'll just carry on another day with that. So thank you, Laura. Glad everybody likes the pins. I'm gonna cut up all the names. So stick around, we'll do the drawing. I will be pulling 2 names for prizes. And right, exactly. I had a couple pairs of those yesterday that I showed that were the end of that estate. You are correct. Thank you, Zeus. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Mallory has been awake almost the whole time, or she's been awake and had a nap and back again. I'm glad to have you, Mallory, on the weekend. So if anybody is interested in some of the other things so we have 6 days left. I have Wade's coming up. I think that is what I have on the schedule for tomorrow. As long as I'm good with that. When we get to that, that's what the plan is. I also have cullet that could be another day. That's a Fenton glass cullet. I have cullet earrings, my Fenton earrings that I will be bringing that I make. Yes, thank you, Verlaine. I have Mom's minis. They are just the smalls that she had packaged for the booth. We did the Merry Miniatures. I don't think we're doing cookie cutters twice. And then I have a variety of other smalls that we could combine to do a couple other days, but I think we'll do pins. We'll put the pins back on here for a second day and then put the variety of other things as the last day. So thank you, Kristen. What is that? What is cullet? Cullet is the leftover glass from when they make glass, the Fenton Glass Company. Oh, explain Wade's. Okay, I didn't know which one we were asking. Wade's are they're called Wade Whimsies, and they came as a prize, like Cracker Jacks, out of a English tea company. So they are a porcelain. I will just show you one. They're little porcelain critters, and they come in all different shapes and sizes. And oh no, cullet. Okay. And I even have some that I've never seen before. So cullet. Cullet is the waste glass or the leftover glass. If something had a mistake or an error or was broken, they would throw it into a pile and they would remelt it again to make glass. And when we were back in West Virginia and Ohio area, we're able to go to the cullet yard, and it looks almost like glass rocks. So a lot of the glass people here in Colorado love to use it in their gardens to fill in because they love glass for every different way. So, and yes, Kim, thank you so much. You're getting the hang of this. So you might just have yourself a job if you don't watch out. So, and then, so for the cullet earrings that I make, I have a bunch of their drops. So it looked like they dropped a little glob of glass. And let's see, do I still have one right there? I do not. Where did it go? Oh, it's not here anymore. Oh, yes, it is. They're these little drops of glass. And then I've put them together. These are plain. They don't have beads with them, but I usually coordinate a bead or something like that up here to make them a little bit longer, and that's what they look like. So these are made from Finton glass. So, all right, my first drawing winner is Lois Egan. If you are still here, let me know whether you would like your prize to be a surprise or if you would like to know what it is. And my second winner is Kristen Ruby. Right. And I've been only making them about once a year, so I don't have a lot of them available all the time. And I am in the process of putting some combinations together. So, yes, Lois, I'm going to pick a prize. I have Lois is here. And Kristen's I have here. Kristen says she would like to see hers. Okay. I got you, Kristen. And Lois, if you're still listening, and I'm putting your name back in the drawing for the grand prize, I'm going to have to go get a bigger container. This one's already up to the top. So I'm going to need to get a bigger container so I can put everybody's name in for the grand prize of free shipping, and I have another surprise grand prize as well. If Lois isn't here, I will just have hers be a surprise and put it in with her stuff. So, Kristen, you have a fine point ink pen. This particular style, I love it. They're the zebra ones. They are the super fine and they write wonderful and they go for days. So these are one of my favorite things to always have in my purse. So that is your prize tonight. And I can never find them. So when I get them, I hoard them and keep at least one in my purse all the time. So there you go. Perfect. All right. And if Lois isn't here, I'm going to write her name on this one and it will be a surprise for Lois. We'll let her know, I guess, tomorrow night if we remember that she got pulled as a winner. So everybody's name's back in here. I'm going to find a bigger container to add up for that. Tomorrow night is Wade's, and we will go from there. Lois says surprise. Oh, I missed it. Okay, Lois, it will be a surprise. Thank you so much, everybody. This was really fun tonight. I was pooped, but it's been a really good time. So I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out, and we'll have another round of pins later on in the week. So good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.